Hello, Rocco from RJM Restoration. This is Joel from JND SEO, and I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can beat your competition online. And I don't want to waste your time, so I'm going to make this as quick as possible. If at the end of the video you have some questions, feel free to reach out. If not, then definitely go ahead and take the free tips and strategies in the video, and you guys could apply them right to your site, and it should help you out and give you a couple of results there. So first thing we're going to talk about is content. Second thing we'll talk about is citations. And the third thing is backlinks. All right, so first off, let's talk about some content. I'm on your home page here. And Google really recommends having about 1,500 to 2,000 words of content. They don't have to all be words. There can be content on the pictures and buttons as well. So you guys aren't anywhere near that right now. But I want to show you an example as well. So here's JCB Roofing. They're another company in the area. They're one of the top companies online. And you can see they also don't have anywhere near the 1,500 to 2,000 words. However, they do have a blog. And blogs help also, almost in a way that content, in the same similar type of way. And the point of that is that Google wants you to give something back. On Google. So blogs offer a lot of free advice, tips, strategies. And if you have 2,000 words of content or even 1,500, that really offers, they know that if you have that much, you're offering something to people. There's information people can read, and they like that. And they know that if you do that, then you're helping people out. And that's really what they want. They're looking for, kind of some free information with that. So those sites will rank higher with them. But the other reason that you do want that much content is that the more content you have, the more keywords and keyword phrases you can put into that content. As an example, I've just put in roofing Savannah, Georgia. It's a keyword with really good volume attached to it, but it's also what new customers would search as well. So if a new customer was to put a search in like this, first thing they would see is ads. Second thing they would see would be what brings us to our second tip, which is citations, right? And that's this map section, also called GMB or Google My Business. This section here, these are all based on citations, and that's just when you get your business name, address, and phone number all listed together into a directory site. These can be sites like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Home Advisor. Those are all directories, ones where you see like top 10 roofers in whatever area. Also, those social media functions as citations. So if you have, for instance, your Facebook page, and on that page where it has a business page, it's got the web address, you could put your business web address in here, and that's going to link to this, and that's going to be a citation as well. Same with Instagram, LinkedIn, all of those as well, Twitter and whatnot. After that, we're going to get to the organic section. Top 10 companies show up on each page. So for the first page, if you want to be on the first page for any keyword search, you just have to have that keyword on your page and then rank in the top 10 to get on the first page. So number 1 for roofing Savannah, Georgia goes to JCB Roofing. Number 2 goes to SouthShoreRoof.com. 3 goes to Better Business Bureau, and 4 goes to Michael's Roofing. So JCB is number 1. That's why we're going to use them as our example throughout today. So the next thing I want to do is take your website, RJMRestoration.com, plug it into a program I use called Eris, which allows me to kind of analyze the site and see how it's doing. And what I can see is that you guys are using your headers, which is a really good thing. You've got your business name up here as well as a keyword with Savannah Roofer or Contractor. And then kind of diving in. So this brings me to my third point, which is backlinks and referring domains, or third tip. So you guys right now, you're not really registering for anything here, which just means you don't have enough of these to kind of register. And once you do, that's going to actually show up here with your trust. So because you don't, these function kind of also as like sites vouching for you. And so because you guys don't have any, you don't have any local trust. These are almost like references for you. And so if we just jump over to JCB to give you another example, you can see they also are using their headers. They got a little separator here. As well as a keyword. And their trust right here is a 33. And the reason for that is because of their referring domains. So referring domains are just websites that they have links on. When people click those, like I said with the Facebook example, it leads them back to their site, JCB Roofing. So if you click the link in your Facebook business page that had your web address, it would send you to that web address, right? Which would be JCB Roofing in this case. or for you guys, it would be, RJM Restorations. So the back links are just the links on these pages. So there's 548 links on these 167 pages. So they have a little bit less than like 5. It's about 4 and change, per page. And this basically is 167 sites kind of vouching for JCB Roofing. So that's why their trust is higher. The higher your trust, the more keywords you're going to have that show up as well and you can be found for on your page. Right now, they're showing about 517 keywords, which is bringing them about 203 visitors to their site. And if we go back to you guys do show up for 5 keywords right now. Unfortunately, those are bringing 0 visitors to your site on a monthly basis. We can click your keywords as well and just kind of see which ones you have. So the first one you have is Savannah Restoration. So 20 people do search that exactly like that, and for that you guys are number 17. So we know there's 10 results that show up per page. So the top 10 is going to get you on the first page. Being 17, that puts you really towards the bottom of page 2. So we can see the traffic, so you're actually going to get 0.13 of one person visiting out of the 20. So the higher up you're ranked on here, the bigger percentage you get of the volume. Usually number 1 will give you between 20 and 35% of the total volume. That'll be visitors to your site. But so the problem we found though is that if you're on anything after page 1, 80 to 85% of people will not go to page 2 on any Google search. If you think about it, if you don't either, that's probably why. But RJM Roofing, this is your name. 30 people do search you by name currently every month. Problem is, like I said, you're number 26 for this one. So this one you're on the middle of the 3rd page. So you're really not even getting even one person from that. That's why we're at 0. But let's jump over to JCB and I'll show you a couple other examples of what they're kind of doing. So here's their name, JCB Roofing. 250 people search them by name. They're in the 1st position for this one, which is the best you can do, of course. And so you can see they're getting 52 visitors of that 250. So they're getting, a pretty large percentage, definitely in that 20 to 35% there. After that, we got Roofing Savannah, Georgia. This is one for bringing in new customers. 150 people do search that. They're number 1, so they're getting 46 of the 150, so that's a nice percentage there. And then if we jump down to another one for new customers, we have Roofing Company, Roofer Savannah. But let's go to Roofing Company, Savannah, Georgia, 40. And they're number 1, so they're getting 12 of the 40, so they're getting a pretty good percentage. So the more of these you just kind of stack up, the more you get. As you can see, most of their traffic's coming from the top 4, where they're number 1. These ones, they are on the 1st page, but they're just not really getting the same number of volume, because you get the highest percentage being ranked a lot higher. All right, so I hope that was helpful for you guys. I will just give you a call, and you guys can just let me know what you thought of the video. And that could help some other small businesses as well. I'm trying to make these even a little more informational. But, now that you have the information, you really have 3 choices. If you're not interested in growing the business or getting more customers, obviously you don't have to do anything with it. If you have someone you use, show them the video. Maybe it will help. And option 3, if you guys either don't have someone you use or someone you use that maybe you're not as happy with the results you're getting, then just give me a phone call and let's set up a time to talk. I can answer any questions for you as well. Thank you for your time. Really appreciate it. Have an excellent day.